So, in this review we see that since its launch in 2014, the Power universe has expanded significantly, and in order to maintain the momentum, Power Book 4, Force must have specific tales. Its most popular spin-off has been confirmed for a third season. There are still a lot of plot points that need to be resolved even if Power Book 4, Force has had 2 excellent seasons thus far. Tommy Egan, who takes Ghost's place in Power Book 4, Force, is the main character of the spin-off. Tommy was a fan favorite and a natural option to take over as the franchise's next face. Even if Ghost was the ideal protagonist for the main series, D-Mac has had more opportunities than most because he is Tommy's nephew, but his most recent poor choice should have dire repercussions. Tommy's decision to send D-Mac away from his family after killing a police officer may have initially seemed like a terrible option, but it now appears to be the correct one. D-Mac thought the best way to get back into the CBI was to kill King Kilo's nephew. Actually, it made matters worse. It appears inevitable that this narrative will be settled in the upcoming season because Jenard and Diamond have already decided to turn over D-Mac. Tommy and CBI may become tense if D-Mac is killed by Kilo's group, but Season 3 must address the fallout from D-Mac's deeds. By the end of Season 2, Jenard has returned to the CBI, despite being one of Power Book 4, Force's main adversaries in Season 1. However, this does not imply that he has changed his ways because he and Shanti have been plotting to undermine Tommy from the inside out. Season 3 is the moment for them to take action and reveal their true goals, even though they spent a large portion of Season 2 attempting to gain Tommy's favor. Tommy could be seriously threatened by Jenard's CBI position, and Shanti's astute preparation.It would give the protagonist even more foes to defeat, elevating Season 3. After the Force Season 2 conclusion, Claudia's future is uncertain, but Tommy will remain her main concern if she lives. Claudia might have joined her father in being eliminated in Season 2 following the demise of Walter Flynn in Power Book 4, Force. Tommy's close friend Liliana died because of her, which prompted the main character to seek retribution. He was able to obtain it by arranging Claudia's arrest, which led to her being stabbed in jail. Intriguing future plot may be created by having her live and try to get revenge on Tommy with whatever resources she still has in Season 3. Stacy and Bobby got into a heated argument after Tommy tricked the FBI, which could cause a dispute in Season 3. Despite their connection, the two work in different divisions of the FBI, which causes them to have divergent opinions throughout the investigation. Stacy is more determined and impatient, whereas Bobby comes out as more practical and bookish. Tommy escapes due to Stacy's desire, which sparks a heated argument between Stacy and Bobby. In addition to potentially harming their relationship, this enables Season 3 to concentrate on each character conducting investigations in a unique manner, possibly even in direct opposition to one another. Despite being one of the most courageous characters in Power Book 4, Force, J.P. Gibbs is aware of the harm Tommy has done. Even though J.P. knew his brother was a heroin dealer, at first he wanted to support him, but the Season 2 finale revealed that he was finally over Tommy. J.P. Gibbs thought it was enough when Tommy continued to give their mother medication without asking for assistance. The death of J.P.'s son, D-Mac, might be the tipping point that causes him to fully turn against Tommy and ally with his worst adversaries, intensifying the strife inside the Egan family. One of Force Season 2's surprisingly benign stories was the romance between Mireya and Tommy, although it wasn't without problems. Because Mireya is Miguel Garcia's sister, their connection had to be covert in order to prevent Miguel from creating issues for both of them. Miguel is crucial to Tommy's business operations since he supplies drugs, but his connections to the cartel make him extremely hazardous. Tommy's relationship with Mireya is further jeopardized by the fact that Miguel and Tommy turn against each other before the end of the season. Tommy had been making unsuccessful attempts to get in touch with Mireya throughout the finale's climax. At last, someone answers her phone, and it's Miguel. Tommy's relationship with Mireya becomes even more crucial in light of his painful romantic past. A major plot point for Season 3 is Miguel's apparent kidnapping or even murder of his own sister, which will intensify his conflict with Tommy. Season 3 will revolve around the rivalry between Tommy and Miguel, but Mireya's involvement is an important plot point that cannot be overlooked. With Walter dead, Claudia incarcerated and perhaps dead, and Vic turning into an FBI confidential informant, the Flynn family experienced a dramatic decline in popularity in Season 2. In the Power universe, snitching rarely ends well, and Vic's death seems certain in Season 2 after it was revealed that he was a rat. Fortunately, Tommy wanted to employ Vic as an internal federal source and had other ideas for him. Tommy is quite intelligent and aware of Vic's potential worth despite his gregarious and careless personality. Tommy's ability to keep one step ahead of the FBI is best explained by this story, which could play a major role in Season 3. Tommy has found Diamond to be a solid and devoted business partner. In addition to being successful from an in-universe standpoint, this collaboration enables Tommy to demonstrate why he is among the greatest characters in the Power Book series. Season 2 ends with a little strain, despite the fact that their relationship and business have been stable. Tommy's brother is doubting him because of Jenard's influence, especially because the main character is growing more ambitious. Force's future would be more interesting if there was genuine friction between the two protagonists, which would result in some surprising turns. Tommy and Miguel's antagonism will be the main plot point of Season 3, and it cannot be overlooked. After working with Miguel for the most of the season, Tommy was able to persuade him to eliminate their rivals, the Serbs, in order to increase revenue. Although Tommy and Miguel both work for the Cartel, they are rivals since Tommy and the CBI filled the void left by the Serbs. Thank you for watching our recap. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.